Hey everyone, welcome back to my adventures in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's been a little bit, I won't bore you with the details, so let's just get on with it. But needless to say, I had some issues to sort out, and now last time we got a quest and whatnot to find this guy's, like, box. He's a merchant, find his box in the middle of the woods, or the swamp. A monster probably took it, so that's going to be interesting to find out. I want to know what happened there. Let's see. We got here tracks. I don't seem like they're going anywhere else.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Duh, the man told you that, girl. I guess you have to examine the tracks before you know to look for anything else. Ooh, what's this? What's in that tree, though? Come on, let me get it. Let me get it. Is it bees? Is that bees? I'm getting hurt. Oh, I'm getting hurt. It's bees. Ah, okay, get away. Dang it. Alright, well, let's look around for the cart. Trying to avoid fights for now. Not really in the mood to fight any of the... When I say avoid fights, I mean with the drowners and whatnot. Because, aside from the fact they're tougher than they should be, there's no real gain to fighting them right now that I can think of. It's right over there. What's this? Oh,
here's
cart.
the cart.
Those are arrows. Those are... No, there's not a monster I know of that uses arrows. So, what's going on here?
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Man didn't say nothing about no arrows.
I should take a look around. Carts riddled with arrows.
Huh.
Carts riddled with arrows.
I thought he said the horse was eaten fully. Now you can give a little here and there, saying, okay, maybe that's what it looked like because it was dragged down and he ran. Interesting. What? Who would have shot the arrows, though? I haven't seen any elves or any nymphs. Or, is it nymphs? Dryads. Dryads, they're called.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
I mean, even if they were a bit clawed up and it wasn't a big monster, it would at least make, like, come on. They were clearly hit by arrows. Where is this thing? I'm just gonna ramble on now while I look around. But, yeah. That's an interesting one. I sense tomfoolery going on here. Something's clearly up. Like, either this guy knew it wasn't a monster, but he didn't, and he figured whoever was after him would not be able to take on a Witcher, which, you know, I could buy that being a case. It's like, look, I lied, it's not a monster, I know you probably wouldn't kill people. Is this it? Yeah, found it. Awesome.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood.
How would you know,
Human
girl?
blood.
I guess maybe his senses are just so attuned that he can, like, taste it or smell it. Yeah, that's human blood right there, but I don't know about you. I've never noticed the difference between human blood and, like, pig blood or beef blood. I cook, so I deal with raw meat, you know, often enough. And I've cut myself a few times in various ways. Alright, you got some explaining to do.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, see through your lies.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out!
Really?
Behind you!
I love Geralt's face.
There's nothing behind me. I'm a Witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your
I
heart.
This is
which
what's
is
great about
pounding,
Geralt. He's like, really?
like a liar's.
That's not going to work on me.
Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Rider? What's going to happen? It's going to be a chase? I don't really know about how good a chase would be. The controls are a little janky for a chase. Yep, it's a chase. All right, where is he? He's the other way. Up here. All right, let me call Roach. Which one's? It's been a little bit. There we go. All right, Roach, let's go. Updated. Failed? How?
Whoa there, Roach.
How did I fail? You immediately have the guy. You didn't even have the guy run up to his horse to show me him running up to his horse to get on it. It just starts, and I'm doing that again. I'm not taking a failed quest. I will take a quest failing badly because I made the wrong choice.
This bard's tale begins.
Yeah, this
near
part
White
annoys me.
Orchard.
Sorry,
With my
that
dear
where
friend
every time you
Geralt of
restart it or
Rivia
load, it
seeking his
puts
lover
up this
of
thing. But
the sorceress Yennefer. She'd
But
eluded him for
my point
years,
is, like,
but now seemed
I
just
will
few
take a
steps
bad
ahead.
ending to a quest because, okay, you at least made the choice as opposed to failing it. I'm just one of those guys. I'd rather make the wrong choice than just failed. All right, let's try this again.
Oh, and you find...
It's interesting. You can just give him the box, like, you know, it's really not my trouble.
Yeah. No dry.
I'm skipping it.
There's nothing
I do
behind.
like that fact, though, that
Best
you can actually, like, for Geralt, it's like, look, I don't care. I'm trying to find Yennefer. This is just a way to get me to get money, which is, you know, going to be useful. All right, let's try and get Roach immediately. There you are, Roach. Let's chase this guy down. Now it says knock him off his horse. Let's see how far away is he. Come on, Roach. We can do this. We can get... There he is. There's the bastard. I try to avoid swearing, so... Let's go get him. Come on. Come on. But, I suppose I shouldn't... It's not just The Witcher. There are many games and many quests in it where the whole thing is just... Let's see if I can get him. Oh, that was a jump. I didn't even touch him.
Slower.
Like... I didn't touch him and he was knocked off the horse? How? You know what? I'm not going to question.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active.
That seems way too
underground,
modern.
in the woods.
I don't know.
That was a medical
I know
transport.
they had captains.
I'd be
and
damned if it
lieutenants
reached the
in
Black Ones.
In medieval
And the
armies,
medicine.
but private
Lads could
first
use it
class.
too.
That seems
We've
like
many ill among
they
us.
wouldn't have. I could
You
be
let
wrong.
me go, and they might live and
Anyways, guys
fight
from
once
Samaria,
more
let's
for
go.
a free North.
All right, now Geralt has nothing to give to the Nilfgaardians.
Fine.
And
Go.
they've never really shown
May
themselves
you and your
anything
soldier
good
buddies hiding
before
in the
this
bushes
point.
be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
But
You've a vile sense of humor, but you're a decent man.
oh, I still get paid.
Here,
Fine by me.
the gold I promised.
Now remember, Geralt, while he
Use it
doesn't
well.
take sides in
Drink to the silver
political
lilies
matters for the most part,
and
he
to
did
Foltest's memory.
serve Foltest of Temeria, and he did save Foltest's daughter. Well, if you choose to go that way in the second game, he does save Foltest, like one of his daughters. He actually saves both of them. Yeah, I won't go into too much into the backstory there. But yeah, I was just checking to see if there was any more, you know, question marks or whatever. Now we can get on with the main quest. I'm disappointed because I didn't get to fight a new monster. That annoys me. But, you know, I'll accept it because that's what's going to happen. But yeah, it's like, Geralt, why doesn't get involved, and he's not from Temeria, as far as I know. I don't think he even knows where he was from. Even though his name is of Rivia, he just took that name to say he had something to go with Geralt. You're never actually told where he's from. But, anyway. The reason I did that is because, well, why wouldn't he help out Temerian? He has no loyalty to the Nilfgaardians. Right? He has no loyalty. He has more loyal. He would have more loyalty to the Temerians than the Nilfgaardians. Especially if you go by the past and what he had to, from what I gather, I'm still reading the books like I said, and his conflicts with the Nilfgaardian Empire. It's just, I don't know. I just felt Geralt would just give it because, end of the day, you know, he doesn't really care as long as he gets paid. And I'm not taking political sides because I don't know enough about Nilfgaard. They don't seem to be entirely bad right now, but I've seen what they're like in other things, so. Oh god.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
dead wrong.
This is some
I
type of
make trouble
Eastern
go
European
away.
accent. I
I'm
know.
a witcher.
I want to say Russian,
Witcher?
which is a kind of interesting because, like,
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy's
I
in
could
the
be
tower.
wrong. It seems
Turn right,
Russian-ish
past the gate.
to me. But because it's like Nilfgaard
Guessing
is
your
the
captain's
south,
got work for me.
but
This is
Russia's
the army,
not the south. So
Nordling.
I guess
There
a
is
bit
no
of
guessing.
divergence.
To the tower. Go.
People always talk shit to girls, and people know what a Witcher is. And aside from one dude that isn't a mage, one dude that isn't a mage, that fought Witchers, only one I know of actually has ever beaten them in a proper fight. No idea what that guy's saying. None whatsoever. And it's not giving me subtitles, so I guess we're not supposed to know. Maybe it's a made-up language. I don't know. I'm one of those people, like, I don't care for made-up languages because I'd rather know what you're saying. If they have, like, surprise enough, in the Warcraft movie, thieving? I guess it counts.
Calm down, Vetgen.
Anyway, in the Warcraft movie, at one point, because the orcs don't speak the common language and the humans don't speak Orcish, I don't know why it's the common language. Like, when they're actually conversing with each other, they need a translator. But when it shifts between the two, the orcs are speaking English because they're orcs. Why? You're not going to think of subtitles.
Swords to lull you to sleep?
It's just, they
well,
have
in
the
the army,
language.
we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
They put a lot of character into
Morale
the
hold it up
characters.
around here? You
Funny.
boys think you can win this
This
thing?
is not important, though, I don't
A
think.
spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
So this guy's just a straight-up merchant. Alright, let's see what he can craft for me.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Let's see, can he craft my weapons? Viper sword. Alright, I need to get myself some silver ingots. That's doable. And iron ingot, I think, or is that steel? It's a steel, so it would be a steel ingot. No, that's iron. That's an iron ingot. See, what do I got? Let's got dismantle a few things. I should have some stuff I can dismantle. Silver. Anyway, while I'm going through this, I completely forgot what I was saying a few minutes ago. Right. Yeah, this sounds Russian to me. Like a Russianish accent. But the Nilfgaardians don't have that in the Witcher show. I don't know, that might just be a choice of theirs. I feel that the way this game is going to work is you're going to see Nilfgaard in a very, very different light. Steel ingot. Wait a minute. Did I just have a brain fart? Yep, I need iron, not steel. Dang it. Sorry, my head is a little jumbled at the moment. But, let's see. Get an iron ingot. Do I make silver? Can I? Dang, I'm gonna have to find more silver stuff. I don't got a lot of money, though. Alright. Sell a couple things. I think one of these, at some point, I'm just going to do a thing where I just run around, like, in the day and just kill stuff and just get a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Yeah. Awesome! Got my Viper Steel Sword. What are you? Oh, my. It's a lot more damage. Like, I know it has less abilities, but a lot more damage. That looks good right there. Oh. Probably I'm pretty sure I can get some leather straps easy enough. It's just finding silver. So maybe I'll hunt around and whatnot for that. That's what, like, I guess that's the new way they're gonna do things. Because originally it was just get the sword. It's a better sword, and it's a better sword, and so you save up money to buy the better sword. Unless you find one in the wild. Oh, cutscene.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses?
Sorry, he's having a drink.
These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wow,
thank you kindly.
That's very reasonable.
I
He actually
only
sat
the
there and was
Elderman
like,
and the
how many
smith,
can you get?
Willis.
40. We'll take
But it
30.
is said he is
All
a
right,
dwarf.
we'll take 30.
You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia.
I love how the guy just
Witcher.
looked at him like,
Vatgar.
really?
This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it.
Ooh, actual
Then
monster
I
fight.
shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal.
I like this guy.
Some questions before I start. Know
this-
where the griffin
this
has
guy,
its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods
I don't want
first.
to talk over
I sent a patrol there,
cinematics
5
and
young
whatnot
men.
because it's a very
A
heavy
hunter
story game,
found
but
them 2 days on.
it's
only
I just have to.
recognized
I
them
like this guy.
because they
Not only is he
wore our
reasonable, he said to the guy, less than what the give us what less
Since
than what you
then,
have.
the
Less
griffin
than what you
has
can
grown
give us,
bold.
then we're good.
Attacks
Just
in
make sure you give
villages, fields, on the main road.
And
Meaning
here he's
it's
just like,
abandoned
he
its
actually cares
lair.
about people.
Gonna have to set a
Right?
trap.
I judge from your
It's
tone
showing
this
that
will not
even
be
if
easy.
the Nilfgaard
What do you
Empire
require?
or the Emperor is evil, they're not all bad because he cares about people, not
Need
just
more
his
information
soldiers.
about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Strange in what way?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with
I
fire,
like this
for
guy.
example. Go
Like-
to Tomira. an
In all
herbalist.
honesty, I like this
She
guy.
lives
He's
near
not
the
snarky.
crossroads.
He's not
She will
snarky
aid you.
Geralt, but he's being respectful, but he's not going to take Geralt
Tamira and
nonsense,
Mislav.
let's say.
Thanks.
Because you can see Geralt being snarky
Es un
at
acto.
points. Like just then, this guy's like, "Don't play with fire," but he didn't word it like a threat. Just like, "No, I just learned this. Don't do it." And this guy's like, "Look, it would be difficult, and we leave ourselves exposed, etc. So hire an actual monster hunter who would know what the heck he's doing in this situation." So enchanting armor. Well, when did they get enchanted? Let's quit. Let me put my new sword on. I do like what they're doing more nowadays with stuff. It's like, in the old days, if they were part of the bad empire, they were just, if they existed there, they were just pure evil. Like if you walked into on a Sunday dinner of any citizen of the empire, they are carving up an orphan. All right, that is every old-fashioned evil empire, right? And nowadays they're not doing that, which is funny because apparently, from what I understand, Tolkien, which let's be honest, the grandfather of modern fantasy, when he had notes that showed that the orcs, not all orcs were evil, just the majority of them were, or they were pushed into such a thing. So it's like he just never got that across, I guess, in his writings. But even back then, if you have somewhere, they're not all evil. Which, don't get me wrong, as a completely evil race, sometimes you need it, for whatever reason. Maybe it's a disposition, maybe they're a manufactured race and therefore don't have the capacity to be otherwise. Right? But in this, the Nilfgaardian, alright, they're waging war, they're trying to conquer territory. Okay, fair enough. In war, people are going to die, so they are putting down their, alright, we are going to go here and kill these people, then take over this place. Now, you find out later on, or you will find out later on, I'm sure, and if you read the other books, the richer books, and watch the show, they invaded for other reasons that weren't pure expansionism. And even if you want to look at that, like, oh, they did all this evil stuff. Queen Calanthe, I believe is how you pronounce it, from The Witcher, she was beheading and killing elves constantly because she just enjoyed it. As far as I can tell, it's because she just enjoyed it. So, was she any better than the Nilfgaardians that came and sacked her city? Not really. Maybe she was even worse. From what I can gather, the Nilfgaardians actually have no issue with someone because of their non-human status. I don't know, just... Again, it's one of those things where it's not going to be painted this way. Are you opposed to war? Then you're going to be opposed to a warring faction. But if Temeria is the one who went to war, and you know they did. Before this game, there was civil wars between the different countries.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Well, let's find this guy. Yeah, even at this point, I'm still not liking this. You know, I think after the prologue,
Trails
like
fresh.
I'm going to consider the
His love
prologue,
just left home.
or whenever we're done with this, to be my definitive 5 hours. I don't know if you remember a few episodes ago, I talked about the first hour, the first 3 to 5 hours, maybe 10 hours, depending on what kind of game it is. But if it doesn't grip you by 5 hours, there's a problem. Ooh, here's a guy. Talk to me.
You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Really?
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us.
Interesting.
Why not cruelty too?
I like how he put that there.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that how he put that. Like, dogs
I'll
are
show you,
sure.
sure,
Wild
but,
dogs are worse. Not because
kill
of
those
any
mutts before they hurt someone.
evil, but because they
Will you
learn
help?
cruelty from humans.
That is. If you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Silver on... Yeah, he doesn't know.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, gut stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't
There's
die,
so many
'cause they're
deer out
clever.
here.
More so than foxes. Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, here we go, wild dogs. All right, now, fair enough. These dogs, just from what I'm understanding, these dogs were just the Nilfgaardians killed their owners and they were left to starve. Now I know wild dogs will that's what happens. They will go feral reasonably quickly without a human owner. So, looking at it in that way, only in fantasy, if it's going to be like they're worse because, you know, they learn cruelty from humans. No. Wild dogs are territorial by nature and aggressive in that because they don't really have a need to fear humans like wolves do. Whoa, good shot. Did he even need me to do this? It seems like he was fine. But, alright. But I like how... That's interesting, but they would go feral, so it makes sense. But how are they gaunt? I'm sorry, there's so many rabbits and deer around. These are...
You know him?
They're
We
wild animals.
served at the Lord's
If
Manor
wolves
together,
are not gaunt and
where the Black
starving,
Army's
then neither
encamped
will
now.
these freaking dogs.
He was a stable hand, I was the
Really?
Lord's hunter.
Lord's hunter.
But that was before... Well, a long time ago.
Before what? Tell me your story.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry.
I would
We'd rather
normally
not talk
respect
about
that,
it.
but I want the story, so.
I'm a freak too.
Aye.
Yeah,
But of
you're-
another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... We loved each other.
Oh, yeah.
Dieter walked in
That's
on us in
why.
the stables.
Strange. It's
They drove me
medieval, let's
away.
be honest. It's the medieval ages.
Florian hanged
So-
himself. Lord started drinking, and
Like,
the estate fell into ruin. That's
Guys
the long
like
and short
guys
of it.
back then, even a lot of places today, not so well. So it makes it.
I'm sorry.
Geralt wouldn't care. Why would he?
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
All right.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though.
All right.
Survival
kind of coming up
instincts
to my
alone ought to
time.
make you care.
I
So,
walk silent
I'm
through
just gonna
the
get to the
woods.
next little
No
part
griffin
here,
can
and
hear
then I'm
me
gonna
nor
like
spy
sign off
me.
for the day because I want to make the next episode the actual hunt for the griffin, like the proper hunt. So let's just see where this guy takes us real fast. I doubt it's far. But if you hear an abrupt cutoff, it's because there's some audio issues happening. I've been having some problems with that as well. It's been going fine so far. But yeah, I like how they Geralt is a person. It's not that he supports it; he doesn't care. Which honestly, I think is the best way to be if you don't care about that sort of thing.
'Twas here. One lay there by
If
the
you don't
stump,
support
headless.
it and whatnot,
Other
just
hung
don't
from a
care about
branch,
it as long as it's not in your face.
guts
This guy doesn't seem like an
stretching down
in-your-face
to-
type with it. But yeah, that's back
Watch out
then.
for
If you
yourself
didn't know,
now.
really not good. Way worse than today. Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads.
Right there.
Like
See,
ours.
this guy knows.
Just clad in
They're
black
still
plate.
people. I guess
Good
Geralt.
hunting now.
If you put that, I guess Geralt would have just been like, "Well, you're Temerian. What do you care? Don't be sad." Probably trying to soothe
Nilfgaardians
them.
were celebrating.
But
Griffin
yeah, guys, that's
interrupted them.
probably it. Like,
Ground's black,
I
saturated
think
with
we're
blood.
good here. Gonna sign off for now. So, you know the drill.
camp.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the little annotation on top. I want to hear what you guys got to say. But you know, until next time. You know. Bye bye.